everyone, welcome to my channel, Liliveth Tate channel. Hello, how is everybody in the world today, tonight, afternoon in your time? So this is my 12 midnight talk. So this is a random topic. Usually I do random topic, okay? And before we start, mega love shout out to all my members, and mega love shout out also to my new subscribers who subscribe my channel, and to all my premium subscribers and viewers and supporters. Mega love shout out to all you guys. And for those not yet part of my LTC, don't hesitate to click the join button. Okay, so it's up to you. So feel free, okay? And of course, to my generous donators, super chatter, okay? I don't want to mention your name, but you know who you are. So I really appreciate you guys for being so generous towards my show. And I hope that every time I share opinion, ideas, information, I hope it can help or it boosts your knowledge. And for those trolls, you're welcome to my show as long as you follow my rules. I have nothing against for those trolls, because trolls, they want also to know, or they're also curious what's going on in other shows, so they love to lurk or lurking other shows, so they love. But before anything else, so I would like to also, to thank my friends. So I don't want to mention you guys, but my really true friends. So I really appreciate you guys. Okay, so keep it up. Stay what you are. Stay who you are. Okay, and that's the best thing that you can. You can. Hi, Brett. Hello, my brother Brett. Good afternoon. All you need to do is just like ignore those negativity and look forward for positive outcome about your relationship with your friends and of course your families. So sometimes it really blocked the relationship with another person if it's too much, you know curiosity, wondering, or whatever. Okay, so just always give respect to your friends, always listen, okay? Don't question their opinion or their intellectual. Just be respected to their intellectual and opinion as well. All right, who is this? Mimit. Hello, where are you from, Mimit? So guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. All right, and I would like to make a love shout out to all my subscribers in the Philippines, and to all my subscribers in United States of America, and also people in India, because that's the three countries that always give supports to my channel. All right, so from the bottom of my heart, guys, I much appreciate it. Who's this? CJ Flores. I'm Filipino. Okay, are you living here in the Philippines? Turkey. Okay, so how is Turkey? Is Turkey is affected of war between Iran and Israel? So are you living here in the Philippines? Which part of Philippines are you in? Luzon, Visayas, or Mindanao? But anyway, CJ Flores, thank you for coming. How old are you, CJ? Because actually, guys, sometimes some underage coming on my show. Northern Samar po. Northern Samar. Oh, you're Waray. And I saw that, speaking of Southern Samar, oh, 14 years old. Can you hear, guy? There's a thunder. So here's the thing that it's rainy season here in the Philippines. So if it's not raining morning or noontime, um, possible nighttime. So can you hear that, guys? The thunder. And once you hear the thunder, in a few minutes it rains. Okay. So okay, I have a question for you, CJ Flores. What brings you to my channel? Because my channel is not for underage. What bring you to my channel? So can you give me a reason? Well, Mimit, I really believe what you're saying if you click that dollar sign. Okay, I really believe that, and I really trust you for saying that I'm beautiful if you click that dollar sign. Okay. Did you hear what I said? Is Turkey is not, how's the um system or there in Turkey. They are not, you are not, the government is not affected of what's going on between Iran and Israel. I'm interested I'm interested to your life if you are playing or saying, what do you mean playing? I'm asking you, CJ, what do you mean playing? Or saying, by the way, I'm subscribed to you. No, you did not subscribe because no ED. If there's ED, you subscribed. But you subscribe only. So I'm 42 years old. How are you, please? No kids at the stream. No, I don't really focus on the games, okay? I want real talk, okay? So I'm not really into that. I want my viewers to learn something new, to learn real life. Okay, you can go to other channel if you want to watch their games. Okay, there's a lot of games that they shown on their channel. So me, I don't really do that games. All right. So I want to spread the information. How can I help for those people needed help? All right. So I think, okay, okay. Goodbye, CJ. I fell in love with you, huh? Really, you fell in love with me? And what reason you fell in love with me? Brett, can you ask him we met why he falls in love on me? Okay, I have a question for you, Mimit. Okay, what love means to you? Okay, so that's very, very simple question, but a deep explanation. What love means to you? Can you answer that? What love means to you? A simple question, but it's a deep explanation, all right? Yes, correct, brother. You never met. How can you feel in love a woman that you never met and you never talk regularly? It's just like a few seconds a few seconds ago. How can you feel in love? Hmm? Or are you making fun with my show? Just explain. Because, yeah, here's the thing, guys. If you really know the meaning of love, it's not easy for you to say in just you know me in a seconds and you fell in love with me. You will not drop that kind of comment if you really know what love is or what the definition of love. What kind of love you feel towards me. Is just like a flirty love? Is that lust or what? Because love, there's so many aspects that people can apply. I see a lot of men from Middle East saying they love or what to marry Filipina streams in a chat. Yes. Usually, some Pakistan, I'm not saying all, but majority of people from Pakistan, Pakistani men are like that. They say that I love you, I like you, I feel in love. And some Indian also men. Okay, so take note, guys. I'm not generalize those Pakistani men or Indian men, but most of you know they saying that. Desmond Martin. Desmond Martin, hello. Greetings from Texas. How's Texas? Because there's so many riots now in Texas. Yeah, CJ, I thought you left. No kids allowed, no underage here. Okay. A while ago, guys, that's why I am a bit late about my 12 midnight talk because I was watching the movie, the Butler. It's a nice story, but I almost to end. But after the show, I'm gonna continue to watch that. It's a nice story, true to life story. No Turkish. So yes, men, please, value the word love. Okay, value it. Because if you keep saying that for the men, that is just like easy words to speak out. I'm sure there's a lot of women will not believe you guys. It because of deportation, but I don't pay any mind to riots. I stay in my own world. Huh, deportation. That's scary. So yeah, stay in your world, okay? As long as you're happy or peaceful in your world, then stay in your world. I don't know your language very well, but you speak it very well. Actually, Mehmet, my language is Tagalog. That's Filipino national language is Tagalog. The words that the language that I use right now, that's American language or American English. Because Filipino learned that from American. Okay, so the English that we use is from American English, not British English. American English. Sorry, I just came back here because everyone else is doing a little boring stream. Oh my goodness. Don't feel boring. Okay, don't feel boring. Don't say boring. Okay. If you're gonna think boring, you're gonna feel boring. Find the right channel that you can able, to relate. Like I said, that you love games, then find the right channel for you so that you don't feel bored. All right? Because, guys, our mind is very, very powerful. Okay? It's just like if you think that, that's what happened. Okay? Yes, and as an American, your English is very good. Oh, thank you so much this month. Your name is too long. So, 224 na lang. I can shortcut into 224. Is that okay for you? The people being deported are criminals that came illegally or people that came to America illegally. Okay, so I will call you 224. So that's the short name of your YouTube profile. No, I don't think. Well, I don't think they're all they all criminals because sometimes some people it's easy for them to accuse that they are criminals because they are not they are not welcome to the United States like like Mexican people. Okay, so the easy way that they will think that they are criminals. No, it's not. They are not criminals. Some they have some enter United States illegal, but not all. Okay. And actually, guys, immigrant or immigration, that's actually that's a big help for the economy of the United States of America because not all American doing such this kind of job. Okay, like Mexican people, they're very when it comes to job, as long as you pay them, they work hard. Sometimes some American they refuse to work that job. Okay, and those immigrant they work, they as long as you pay them they don't complain about the job that they work. So actually that's the thing that it's a myth. Sometimes people believe the myth, but we have to aware also of the the environment or the system, the society, because I do believe that not all came to the United States are illegal and criminals. And that's what, that's what, I hear that that's what President Trump accused those people, that they are criminals. Actually, there's I watched the YouTube that, there's a reverend that not all people coming in the United States are criminals. They also pay their tax. They work hard. They pay their tax. People, those, for those people to the hotels, serve their food. Those people giving service to those American or immigrants. So they work fair. They pay their tax. But it's just like sometimes, if you're not welcome to that country, they do something, accusation that you are not welcome. Your jewelry is very nice and makes you look nice. What jewelry? I don't have a jewelry. I don't even have earrings. Oh, you mean this? My bracelet, my gemstone bracelet. Okay. Yeah, I love to wear this. Seattle is one of the sanctuary cities in America. They let undocumented immigrants live there. Some even gets food stamp, cheap housing, and other money to live. Bracelet, he means, I think. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's okay, it's okay, Mehmet. I understand you that you're not really into that, but I got you. So, I think this is, no, it's jewelry. So, I think this is parts of my accessories. Okay. Well, that's the sad part also, that, some of my people living in the United States, even though that they have green card, they're still candidate for deportation. Okay. So, and one of the ambassador from the United States, well, they cannot help that if the president will, deport those Filipinos, even though they have illegal documentation. If the president will tell all Filipinos, if you have green card or no green card, all of you must deport it. So, oh yeah, jewelries, real? Is that made of gold or silver? Actually, this kind of thing that, this is, there's a meaning of this and this. Okay. I love to wearing this. This is for my health. This is for my health. I'm always wearing this. It's just like, it's just like in Chinese, once you're wearing this, the sickness is not easy for you to, it's not easy for you to, your body catch that. Okay. And then before I bought this, this is long time ago. They have Chinese thing that, there's a ritual. There's a ritual before they give it to you. And then this one also represent also health, money, and peace. So this is jade. Okay. Actually, when I was single in my 20s, I love to buy like, tiger eye and, pearl. I love that. I'm not really into the, gold and silver. It's very, it's very fashionable when I wear that. And then there's a thing. But when you get older, you're tired of having that. And then I give it to my niece and nephew. And you know what? The cost of, the tiger eye that time is just like 150, just about $3. US dollars, $3. And now the price is about like 1,500 pesos. That would be like $20, or $15. So I made a mistake. I give it. And then that's a sad part, guys, because I love to share my stuff with my family. But sometimes you take care of that stuff for so many years, and then the person that you inherit that, they don't really care. Is that the sad part for the owner, that they can see that, oh, they never take care of your things. That's it makes me sad about. So I have to be careful about my stuff, and I really give this for those people that who really care, same as I cared. If they are illegal, they should not be your country. In my If they are illegal, they should not be in your country. What do you mean? I just don't agree with ICE deportation agent targeting the hard workers. Yes, that sometimes, because two to four, there's a quota that the ICE need to report every time on their superior, because that's what President Trump command. And they don't really approach those people that they think that's illegal immigrant. It's just like when they walk on the street, they just grab without asking these people, because there's two Ananis. I don't know what's their national, but they are not from the United States, okay? And their boss is white American. Two kids in the park. The ICE, it's easy for them, to arrest those two nannies and then left the two kids. So the employer complained, because the employer think that their kids are safe with their nanny, but since that the action of the ICE is not right, so they let the children's safety into dangerous, no, not dangerous, unsafe. Because I think it's just like here in the Philippines, that some cops, they have to follow the protocol, or else a civilian can file case towards them, because they don't arrest the civilian with their what do you call that from, the military, that they follow the protocol, that it's not easy for them to arrest the civilian without the rights. So sometimes it's okay.
It's in the Constitution. The military can't, it's not supposed to be over.
Yeah, so they have to follow the yeah, the Constitution, because it's just like they just want to arrest, but they have to follow the Constitution. But it's no longer that, it's no longer that in the States. That's the sad part. That's the sad part. Some, I'm not saying this. This is my opinion, guys. So don't take it too personal, because this is how I look. Sometimes, if the person has a little authority or power, they think that they can do whatever they want to do to the civilian. That's what happened in the States. Some American that has a little power, they take it to big power, so that it's easy for them to harass those immigrant immigrants or other people. So if I was not renewing my visa in the Philippines and I was living there, they would lock you up and deport you. No, you cannot. The government here, if you cannot renew your visa, Brett, who told you that kind of, kind that uh, rules? Here's the thing. A lot of American or a lot of Western people coming here in the Philippines, sometimes they become broke because they are not good to manage their money. They become broke. They cannot barely pay their visa to renew. They can still living here in the Philippines, okay, but they have a penalty for that. So here's the thing, that some those Western people are coming here in the Philippines and then they cannot renew their visa. Those people doing such a illegal thing here, and that's the time that the Bureau of Immigration trigger to them to look out the record of these foreign people, okay. And once they know that this foreign people did not renew and he's overstaying here, that's the time that the Philippine government, he has to face the consequence first before he deported. Okay, because before it's just like when the government knows that he's overstaying here and then just deport. But here is no longer that. They have to face the consequence. Okay, because there's a certain things also, like in other countries, Filipino, they face the consequence before they deport. Same thing. We're no longer doing that. Once we know that the foreign people is overstaying here, then he has or she has to face the consequence. The only thing that it really triggers to Bureau of Immigration why they're taking your information, because some of Western people, they try to oh, the laws here is in the Philippines is not really as what in other country or their country. So that's the reason why it triggers them to deport it. But as long as you're doing good here, and then they will tell you why you cannot renew, and then you tell that you cannot afford to pay your visa, they will give you a consideration for that, as long as you're doing right here in the Philippines. Okay, but if you're not renew your visa and you're doing such a crime here, automatically the Bureau of Immigration will go to your record. If I want, okay, follow the rules of a country. Correct. Oh, Mime, thank you so much. But I need your donation for that. Okay, so business gets shut down if they employ illegal immigrants eventually. Correct. Because that's against the law. I think that's here in the Philippines, that's against the law that the company will hire illegal immigrants. Okay? Because we never know. We just like, what if this immigrant has a case in other countries? Okay? So we don't. It's prohibited here to hire illegal immigrants for job. At my work, you have approved you are a citizen and go through the background check to work there. Your jewelry and dress and glasses match perfectly. You are. My goodness. Barry he was arrested for overstaying his visa. Here in the Philippines, who's Barry Jordan? If you can't afford to pay your visa, then why live in the Philippines? No, this is the thing, Brett. I will explain to you. That's the reason why a lot of foreign people come here in the Philippines. They have money, but sometimes it really brings them to become broke because they follow their small head below. That's really messed up about their money because they follow the small head below. That's the bottom line is that, okay? Hi, Mimit. 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 Okay. So, cause there's a lot of foreigner, like particularly, I gonna give credit those American coming here in the Philippines. Okay, they are not, they still keep paying their renewal of their visa because they follow the big head. Okay, because like I said, that if you follow the small head below, everything is messed up. Who is HRTN? Hi, Henry. Long time no see. Would you like to renew your membership? How are you, Henry? So that's the thing, guys. There's still a lot of, not only American, European that's still able, to pay their visa because sometimes, they become crazy about dealing with girls in a bars, and they keep spending their money, everything is pleasure, and all of a sudden they realize, oh, wait a minute, I have to renew my visa, or I have to go back to my country. And then by the time that they decided to go back, they penniless. So that's the problem. If you're not, I'm doing single again, but I'm doing. What happened, Henry? Oh, that's so sad. You're single again. What can I do for you? What can I help for you to make your life double again? It's okay, it's okay, Henry. There's a reason why you become single. Okay? So, it's okay. Move on. Just go to the next level of your life. Yeah, because I noticed that, it's been a long time you never visited my channel. And then I wonder that, oh, maybe you are busy of doing your business or what. Okay, I respect that. But if you're ready to to talk about that, just let me know. You can chat me on my WhatsApp, so I can help you if you need help. Okay, I'm very open to help for those needed help. Okay. Yes, I agree what you said, Brett, because until now you're still single. Because before that you have, in a relationship, it's a bit uh, pressure. Okay, sometimes she's not in the mood, sometimes you're not in the mood. So once you talk not in the mood both, it gonna clash, the conversation. So it takes a lot of, it takes a lot of patience for, for that. Once you have relate in once you're in relationship. But if you're single, you're the boss of your time, you're the boss of yourself, you're the boss of your decision. And nobody will stop you. If you want to do this, if you want to give this, nobody stopped you. I was in a LDR a few years ago. Yeah, I know that. And I was surprised that, but it did not really work. It's good to have a relationship, but you have to pick the right one for you. Can understand, has a patient on you. Because sometimes in a relationship, some women, they just want to be understand, but when it comes to men, they don't want to give, they don't want to give a understanding towards a man. But most of they want to understand, they want men understanding them. That's unfair. So you have to understand with each other, not only in one side. You have to give consideration also with your partner, so that the relationship will last long and the relationship will be strong and stronger. Don't forget about jealousy. Oh my goodness. Jealousy? That's only for those people that insecure, Henry. If you're not insecure, like, okay, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. For women, that's very, if you pick a Filipina, I guarantee you guys that majority of Filipina are very jealous. Okay, very jealous. Because you know what? They're very insecure. They're very insecure. You don't, for me, I'm not jealous, because I don't insecure with with other people. Because here's the thing, guys. Once a woman, it doesn't really matter where you're from. If you're jealous, if you're, insecure, the jealousy is followed. Because it just shown that you have to compete with another woman. It's just like, you don't want your man staring around with a girl. There's nothing wrong to stare, because you know it to yourself, especially if you're husband and wife, you know to yourself that, oh, no matter what, my husband always with me. We eat together, we sleep together, we talk together, so it's okay, that's normal. But you don't have to make, if you don't have to bring that into a big issue. That's normal. You want your boyfriend or husband just like a horse that putting something here, so that he cannot see with other. No, it's just like, it's not also right because you control. That's normal. But you know to yourself that your husband will not cheat on you, or you know to yourself that your girlfriend or your wife will not cheating on you. What's the purpose being married together? That's the thing. Okay, but sometimes women are very into that. They want a competition, because I experienced that also. Some women, they get jealous on me. Okay, they don't let their boyfriend talk to me. They get jealous for what? Oh my goodness, I'm a married woman. I don't have to ask another man in my life. I'm good. Okay. Why should I? If I'm doing that, I did not marry my husband if I'm gonna do that. Or, but sometimes that's the problem, guys. Uh, Too much jealous or too much jealousy is not healthy for our relationship. Sometimes we women, we just give a little jealousy because we need attention, and that's it. But too much jealousy is not healthy. It's just like the song of too much love will kill you. Okay. Too much love will kill you. Yes, please don't forget, guys, to share and like my stream, and I really appreciate that. Because especially if you're grown, guys, you don't have to. Especially the man marry you. Come on. He knows what he's doing. You don't have to be jealous. Okay. It is. And that's the start of unhealthy relationship, too much jealousy. Like I said, if it's just a little jealousy, so meaning that your woman needs your attention. Don't give a lot of attention to other people, especially if you have girlfriend or wife. No, you have to spend time also with her. And that's sometimes, your girlfriend or your wife makes some issue so that she will cut your attention, and that's it. But even though that you're talking and she's still jealous, I think it's not healthy. You have to sit down and talk to her if she wants the relationship will last long and strong and stronger. Why it's noisy? Okay. You heard some like that from the fan. No, no, it's not healthy. Yes, it is not healthy, Henry. Actually, you're very blessed to have a girl, especially Filipina, to have a Filipino girlfriend. Is not jealous. Oh, you're very blessed. Okay? Like me, I'm not. I'm not jealous. And in fact, some Filipina that they have Western boyfriend, they get jealous on me. But it's not my problem. Okay? I don't want to mention their name, but it is. They get jealous on me. For what, my goodness? Jealous. My. So yes, that's kind of for those Western people, that's given that a Filipina is very jealous. Okay? And it's easy for them to to distracted, especially guys, if some foreign men love to challenge the foreign boyfriend of a Filipina when it comes dealing with money. Some Filipina, it's easy for them to give up the relationship with the first boyfriend because of they said, oh, he has no time for me, and when I asked money he never gave, and then the other guy always gave. That's also give conflict your relationship with your Filipina, because sometimes some Filipina, they love also to somebody will send money or what. Okay, but if you're not really matured enough to understand the relationship you're built with another person, it's easy for them, to, okay, we're no longer in love, I'm fall out of love, then find another one and I will find a new one. Simple as that. I thought I found one that wasn't jealous, but I was wrong on that. What do you mean, Henry? It's not the jealous thing, but you're the one make mistake in the relationship. So guys, for the men, for the Western men, if you find the right Filipina, just focus like a horse. That's why the horse, what do you call that? The blind. What do you call that, Frank?
Blinders.
Blinders. They have blinders because they can focus on their, on the way that, they walking, the blinders. So if the horse will not wearing blinders, it's easy for the horse to distract. And the horse cannot, it cannot focus on the cart that the horse pulling. So the horse need to wear blinders. Same thing with the men. If you find the right women, because temptation is everywhere, okay? If you're not strong enough to handle that, it's easy for you to tempt, okay? So you have to wear invisible blinder. There's a lot of, there's a lot, especially for those Filipina, they know that, you're married, but some Filipina, they really want to get, especially they get jealous because this Filipina, the husband or the boyfriend give a lot when it comes to things that she wants. Some Filipina has intention to steal that man from Filipina, okay? And if you're not strong, and if you're not wearing that blinders, it's easy for you to tempt. And that's the cause of separation, or the relationship is no longer healthy. It's a toxic relationship. Oh, she would go out for her way to find anything to start arguing or come up with some weird thing, saying I'm farting with all this, farting or flirting. I'm farting with all these other women, knowing that these other women are friends only. That's the thing. That's the thing, Henry. If the woman is full of insecurity, no matter how you explain to her, they will not listen. Okay? Yeah, it's better to let go that, let go that relationship. Maybe, flirting, not farting. Oh my goodness, of course. Henry, how loud is your fart? I'm just teasing you, Henry. Okay. So it means, Henry, that I consider that she's not the right person for you. Okay, she's not, and you pick the wrong person for you. Okay, because it's normal that you have argument with your partner, but it will not end up to separate or to split up. Okay. Same here. That's why I'm single again as of this morning. Wow. Yeah, that's why it makes me laugh. You said, saying I'm farting. I'm farting with all these other women. That's why I'm asking you, how loud is your fart? But I got you. I'm just teasing you, Henry. because I don't want you to feel sad about, what happened to you. Okay, I would never flirt with other women if I was dating. Oh, that's a good, that's a good man. And then once, once they, once you fart to them, Henry, might the hair, it might burn. Yeah, that's the thing, guys, that, in a relationship, you have, take your time, guys, because sometimes we people, we just want an instant relationship. We don't really give a chance, to know the person. And then within a few weeks, this is very common, guys, I don't care if you hurt, because this is the truth. After 1 week talking online, you surprise their boyfriend and girlfriend. That's how fast. And they, most of us, they really want instant relationship, and they don't give themselves a chance, to know the person. And what can you expect for the 1 week? 1 week love story. It's just like in Tagalog, isang linggong pag-ibig. What can you expect? That do you think it will last for years? No, it will last for about months, and then it will stop. Hi, MP! Magandang umaga sa iyo. Kamusta ka? Mabuti naman po. So that's the problem, guys. And especially for those men that, you meet a Filipina online. Don't ever think that's a LDR for just for Santo. Once you meet in person, that's the start of LDR. Yeah, I give credit to that. That's LDR. But if you did not meet with each other in person, it's not LDR. Okay? You just created friendship online. And it's better to deal a Filipina not involved of blogging or YouTube thing. Because a Filipina involved with YouTube thing, like especially, they just tell that, they're single, but, they're married and they have children. Don't. Because, guys, there's a lot of men, Filipino husband, that they have agreement of their wife. They give uh, agreement between their wife that, okay, I let you talk to this, Western man, okay, I let you talk, but you have to ask money from him, and then once the money that send it, they split it. And then, okay, so, the foreign men believe that, oh, she's single, she's not married, but at the end of the day, the Western man realize, oh my goodness, she's not annulled. And then, the husband will give way just to tell the Western man that, she's single. That, the Filipina it's telling the truth that she's single. The husband will go to to his province and wait after 1 month and come back. And all the things that the foreign man gave to a Filipina, he also benefits on that. It's just like it's hard for you guys, for those Western people, it's hard for you guys to, to believe, but that's the real happen. Okay? That's real happen. So I'm the bad person for those Filipina doing that because I revealed their secret for doing that for Western people. And guys, for those Western people, you must be thankful on me because I'm not tolerated that kind of action of my people, particularly Filipino women. Because you know what? My husband is a Westerner. Okay? I don't want the family of my husband think that my people are like that. Because one thing, I'm the representative of my people, particularly Filipino women. So I don't want to give a chance for those Western people think that all Filipina are like that. No, just same thing with Frank. Okay? He's the representative of American people. It doesn't matter if you're white or black. As long as you're American, he's the representative. And here in the Philippines, nobody disrespect him because he's shown he's shown to my people that he respect my people and my people respected him. Same thing, huh? So those Filipina doing that, they gonna really don't like me because I revealed their secret. But some Western people don't really believe that. Don't really believe that. It's just like they think that some Filipino that, revealed that secret. They just think that, we making story, but no, it's not. That's the real thing happened. Black flag ladies. What do you mean black? They say I love you so much or how beautiful they are all the time. Some give big money donors, you think? Donors to those women too who are dating or married. Because here's the thing, I cannot blame, sometimes, people they just appreciate this woman. Sometimes those people they are lonely, they are lonely. I cannot blame them. So they just send things to that person so that he can get attention from the woman that he likes. But as long as he never aggravated other people, it's just like he's using his money to make his life happy. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I mean is beware of doing that because sometimes there's a lot of my people, particularly Filipino women, they're not honest guys. They just want to milking you, and then once they get something from you, you're nothing. It's just like, here's the thing. For those Filipina that they are separated but they married, separated but they are not annulled. Some Filipina, they looking for a Western man, to help them, to process the annulment. From the start, they need help. They always tell, I love you, I will take care of you for the rest of your life. Okay? To convince, and of course, to convince, the man that she's really serious. And then once they get approved their annulment, suddenly she changed. Of course, a man will ask, what's wrong? And then if the Filipino will tell you nothing, there's something not right. If the Filipino will tell you nothing, but you know to yourself that, the way that she act, there's something not right. And then that's the time that she get irritated, and then Every time you ask, she's so defensive, and that's the start that she's no longer happy with you or what, because she got what she wants. And then you will surprise one day, she will tell you, I fall out of love on you, because she got already her annulment. Okay, so you have to be careful about that. Okay. Okay, they say, okay, and a lot of those men never go to men's streams. Well, I understand, but some of men that they really want to learn something, they still go to the other, men shows that they can learn, especially dealing with women. Okay, they still go, and that kind of scenario is some men. Okay, I cannot blame. Some men are lonely. Okay, they are Mr. Lonely. And we Filipina, that as long as you're nice to us, we just be nice to you. We nice to you, and as long as you respect us, we still we accommodate you. But there's certain category, guys. Okay, if you're single, then it's okay. But if you're married, you have also to put your limitation. A man should never lead with his wallet. I was single for 20 years, so I'm not going to keep looking. It happens. No, you just wait, time will give you. No, that's why you have to find that for you. Not that time will find for you, because it might come, it might not. So the only thing that I can advise you, Henry, so it will not happen again and again. Take your time, okay? Don't rush yourself, to have a girlfriend. Because sometimes we people, we rushing to have a girlfriend or boyfriend, but we don't really know the person. It's just like, to brag your friends that, oh, I have a Asian girlfriend, or some Filipino, I have foreign or Western boyfriend. No, it's not. We have to remove that in our mindset. You have to put in your mindset that, how can I find the right person? Because here's my advice. If you find the right person, it will last long. The only thing that you can separate is the death. Your death. Okay. If you really find the right person, guys. Okay, because once you find the right person, it's another chapter of your life together. It's not the end. You have to adjust with each other. Okay, there's a lot of patience for that, guys. There's a lot. If you find the right person, it's not the end. You have, that's the start, that you have to adjust with each other. Okay, why I say that? Because sometimes once your boyfriend and girlfriend is totally different than your husband and wife, you living together, guys. Okay, so sometimes you realize that, oh, when we boyfriend and girlfriend, he's not so sweet, he's not really so generous. But when you husband and wife, he's so generous and he's so care for me, vice versa. And that's I call, that's the thing that I called unexpected So if you're living together, you will see the difference between when you're boyfriend and girlfriend, guys. So that's the start. So that's why I always say that it takes a lot of patience, often communication, and you also, both. You have to listen to her and you have to listen to him. You don't have to listen in one side, because if you're gonna, you always give, like, for those men, always give to the women. It shows that you spoil her, and you give her reason to control you. Same thing with the men. You have to learn, you have to learn to listen with each other. And of course, you know your rules. You must know your responsibility. You must know your rules, especially when you're husband and wife. Don't overtake. Don't over, my English is right. Don't overtake the power of your husband. Okay? So stay on your parameter. Okay? Same thing with the woman. Okay? And same thing with the man. Don't overpower your wife. Stay in your parameter. Don't cross, or else she will cut you. Or same thing with the woman. Don't cross on his parameter, or else he will cut you off. So in the other hand, respect each other boundary. Boundary. Okay, let me read. I have so many. Okay, let me read. His wife must not know he's flirting with other women on YouTube. His wife must not know his is flirting with other women on YouTube. Well, that's another issue for that. Okay. Well, it's just like men, when it comes to, like women and wife, husband has so much respect to their wife. When it comes to 3 or 4, you are just like 3 or 4. Okay. Things that the man cannot do to wife, because he has so much respect to his wife. For those men doing something different with a whore, sorry, sorry, matter, with a 304, meaning he has no respect for that. So you cannot really, you cannot really compare. So it's just like the wife has more on respect with the husband. Okay. So for me, it's just like, well, actually, some men, they do just hitting on the women, but it's just like, it's very normal. Same thing with the woman also. But you have to check your boundaries, especially if you're a married person. All right. So you don't want to cross over for that. Crossover. Just after money is what black flag means. Ah, okay. A man should never. Okay, I read that. Okay, where am I now? Henry, okay, I read that. Anyway, I'll be heading there to the Philippines soon. In Japan, I still go business to take care over there, and hopefully I have fun too. Oh, really? Just let me know, Henry. Oh, my. Oh, not rushing. I think rushing is cause more problem. Correct. Correct. BRB. What's BRB? What BRB? Frank, okay, from MP. Frank Tate, so true, sir, about leading with the wallet. I agree, they will not respect a man like that. So true, ate. Oh, thank you so much. Big right. Ah, okay. Sorry for my, for my ignorant guys about, the abbreviation for that. So it's just like, when that's why, last night, my, my live stream that, for those, it's just like in a relationship, just give and take, guys. If you have more, more knowledge to deal with a relationship, especially for the man, okay? Because especially if you pick the woman that younger than yours, of course you have so much, no, so much experience in life, how to deal life. You have also to tell that or educate your partner so that she will understand what you're really trying to tell her. Okay, same thing. If the woman is older than a man, she has also to share that so that the man will understand. So you have to educate your partner. Yes, and be sometimes it is best to act poor at first. And why a while ago that Frank asked me is that why it's common for women that about the height. Well, it's just like here's I explained to him that when I was teenager, guys, in school, I don't know if you remember that, guys, that when I was in my high school, we love to make a slam book, okay? And then one of the question, what is your ideal man? Ideal man pala. Of course, we teenager, it's just like, our ideal man is just like tall, dark, and handsome. That's what I also, that's what also in my, in my mind that, okay, tall, dark, and handsome. But, when I get older, tall, dark, and handsome, never mind. So it's just like for me, it's just some women, they prepare, because, if you're in the, in teenage years, so that's your preference, okay? So it shows that if the man is taller than a woman, we women, we think that we protected by the man because he's taller than us. That's the mindset when you were a teenager, okay? But when you get older, it's not it's not really that kind of thing. It's just like the thing is it's important to us is how the man treated us. That's it. Doesn't really matter if you're short, if you're dark or lighter skin, if you're if you're good looking or not. The important thing is how you treated us. How we treated us, is not the thing that you treated us bad. Okay, it's common that you treated us good. Okay, so for me, that's how I look when I get older. I'm not really into, because when you're in teenagers, guys, men and women, that's the stage of having fantasy. So when you get older, that fantasy, that tall, dark, and handsome is no longer that. When you get older, it's important that what I said, that how a man treated you. So it doesn't really matter, if you need for, and sometimes I don't understand this, women, they too demanding. Like some black women, they said that, oh, I want 6 foot tall. Wait a minute. You're so demanding, asking for the criteria of a man that you want to marry. And then I'm asking you what can you bring to the table, or what is your criteria if the man like you? If you don't do nothing, of course the 6 footer will not like you. So I don't understand that what where that logic came from. They're too demanding. This is their ideal man, but look, they are what do you call that? What? 6 feet, 6 figures, six pack. My goodness. Forget it. Because I don't understand. Here's the thing, guys, that, of course, educated men, that they're looking for something. Of course, they have also to find a man that they can really, they can really proud of. So if you're a woman that you don't want to cook, you don't want to clean, you don't want to take care of your man, is your man proud of on you? And you're looking for something, like 50,000 a year. That's a broke and dusty, but you don't do nothing for him. Do you think that the man will proud on you? That's I don't really understand why. Even though if you're less education, you have the sense to understand that, oh, you're talking S. I don't want to say. You're talking S for that. My goodness. Yes, MP times is the best. Okay. Free chat. So yeah, that's the thing that I don't understand, that, why they have to demanding about things that they want. Okay, so here's my thought process. Okay. I will not generalize black woman, okay? Okay, let's say some black women, they said that they need 6 figures, okay? 6 feet tall. They have six pack. And then, okay, they find that the man, what is the man can tell them that, if the man work hard and then come back home, no food, the house was so nasty and smelly, what do you think the man will comment on that? Do you think the man will tolerate it that? They don't want to cook, and then, the wife or the girlfriend will tell, okay, you can hire a maid. Of course, why the man married to a woman, so she don't do nothing, so the boyfriend or the husband will marry the maid because she's the one. He's the one who clean the house, prepare his food, and clean the house. Oh my goodness. Most women in the West look at what a man makes a year and not his net worth. Big mistake. Yeah, because we never know. Some men, they just what they know is the man tells you that they have another income for that. That's what they know. But there's some men, they just have some residual income, but they never tell us that. Yeah, that's a big question. Okay, they don't want a man. They don't want a man does not make a good money bread. Okay, so the question is what they are doing in their life. What they can contribute to a man that they want a man bring good money at home. Of course, if I'm the man, I work hard. When I arrive home, they don't nothing. Oh my goodness, I will not share my money to her. I will not. So why you should live with that woman? So it's better, for me, it's just like, the thing. If you have, a maid, it's okay. And you can able to marry a maid because she's the one who make that for you. If you have a girlfriend, she don't do nothing. So what's the reason why you're here? And that's the thing, guys, that some women, they're so demanding about what they want to a man, but they never shown what can you bring to the table. That's a big mistake. Yeah, I had a lot of women here pull out in not realizing that help that I given them. So yeah, I'm going to stay single for quite a while. Maybe something good will come around the corner. Okay, guys, I have some share with you before before I end this, because my goodness, it's almost 1 hour. So this is the thing, guys, that sometimes I don't understand why these women has too demanding about the man that they want, but they don't do nothing for a relationship. And now when they know that there's a man that married to with Asian women, they get so upset for just for something. Why like that? Any question? My mouth is getting. Well, take your time, Henry, okay? Take your time. If you really want to settle, then find the right one for you so that, you will have a happy relationship. Well, I can give you a survey for that. Find a woman, 5 years. It's not 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years. You will find, keep finding, searching. Okay. After 5 years, you find the right one for you. It's in there. It's already programmed for you. All you have to do, just find it. So the person that you found is not right for you because it did not really work. Okay, she's not meant for you. Every person in this world born, there's there's we have a soulmate. Okay, all we need to do is just find that soulmate. Once you find your soulmate, everything is under control. Everything is gonna be all right. Most women, not just in America or Canada. Well, in general, women are like that. But there's a certain categories, certain countries. But when it comes women in the West, it's kind of hard for men to deal with. But it's really tolerable women in Southeast Asia. But when it comes to West, you really prepare to be alone, not to having a relationship with women, because it's easy for you to have a gray hair. A whole new world. Yes. Yeah, because, like here, if they coming here in the Philippines, oh, here's the thing, Brett, that Filipino men are very choosy when it comes to women. Yeah, some of my people, particularly Filipino men, they marry to a Western women, but it's just like uh, just 600 men, but majority Filipino women, about 6,000. It's according to survey, the PSA survey. Because our Filipino men, number one, that they turn off. They turn off about women. It doesn't really matter where you're from, okay? If you don't want to clean the house, you don't know how to take care of your family, you don't want to clean, or you don't want to cook, that's a big turn off. Big turn off. Just a few Filipino men married to a Western man, few. Majority Filipino women married to a Westerner. Even in my people, like I have, well, in my family, I have more cousins, male cousins. And I remember that, when I was, like in my teenage, and my, cousin, they bring some of their girlfriend to my grandma, and my grandma can tell that, okay, you better stop dealing with that woman because you have no future. And I know that reason because my grandma, oh, especially, especially guys, that women has a long nails and always painted. She's not, she's not a good, she's not a wifey material. And my grandma, she's right. And the relationship with my cousin, with her girlfriend, just like a month. Because my grandma can sense that, oh, she's not a keeper, she's not a wifey material. Why you have to spend your time with her? Okay, find another one. Okay? A man with $1 million in a time deposit at 5% make 50K a year. For women in the West, they think you are poor with only 50K income. Because, here's the thing, Frank, that they have to maintain their beauty. Because, if they cannot maintain regularly their beauty, it's just like if they're gonna find a man that, that 50,000 a year is not enough. Because, they have to fix their hair, they have to fix their the false eyelashes, their false nails. There's so much, there's so much expenses with their beauty. My mouth starts to aching now. Having a relationship or building a relationship is just like a gambling. Sometimes it works, sometimes you won, sometimes it's not. But if you're not really aware of to find how to play the games, you always lose the game. So any question? 6 million people. It's almost 2 o'clock a.m. here in the Philippines. Sometimes if I talk a lot, my mouth is aching. Actually, during the time that Manny Pacquiao was, first, second, like Morales, Marquez, I was so excited. Oh my goodness. I have to spend time to watching. But now I'm no longer excited about, Manny Pacquiao, Brett, because this is all about making money. I can see that, he has too much money, and then I can see that, he starts to become greed. He's already famous. Everything he wants in, politics, he become a senator or congressman. But, when it comes to game, I don't know. That's my opinion. I look at this way that, he becomes greed when it comes to money. Yeah. So I'm not really interested watching about, yeah, the first, that he was so famous. Yeah, I love, I love his fight with Marquez and Marquez. Yeah. Just like what happened to Mike Tyson. And the last fight with Mike Tyson, who's the guy? Well, yeah. And especially if it's the offer is big. But I like Muhammad Ali and Himalata, hello. I watch also, the Thrilla in Manila. Thrilla in Manila. Well, I need to get going. Take care, everyone. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, Henry. Take it easy, Henry. Hi, Himalata. Thank you for coming, Himalata. Dream girl. So, I think it's time for me also to it's time for me to go. The longer the boxer fights, the more chance he has to get what? City what? Okay, guys, so I want to stay long now because my mouth is getting hurt now. I talk a lot. So I wish those people that visit my show that you can learn something about, actually guys, this is the thing that I always talk about relationship, because I want, Western people to, to understand my people also. And it's not what you think, guys, it's not what you think, that what people say, that, there's something that you have to learn in real life, okay? Don't really rely on the things that you heard from other people, because that's what they experience. So it's better for you to come here in the Philippines and experience what Philippine is. Look, James Tony, he fought in his 40s in his speech and slurred. No. Well, that's, sometimes, they become, their eyes become cross eyes because of too much uh, shaking on their brain. So once again, thank you so much. And I really appreciate, especially you, Red, thank you. And the rest of the people, MP, Henry, Himalata, Frank. Okay, likewise, Brett. So, thank you so much, guys. So, don't forget, to give me a thumbs up, okay? And, you can share, my video to others. And please be nice to others, guys, okay? Don't be too mean, okay? So, we just, especially now that there's so much thing happening in our world today, so just be honest and be friendly and spread the virus of compassion, kindness, love, and respect. So once again, guys, thank you so much and have a good night and have a good day to everyone. Bye. Mwah.